As a group, you guys have spent some time up in Nordheim at the Stronghold, and as you've been able to kind of explore and examine what's kind of going on, uh, you have found records of an oracle. One of the old books that the orcs didn't destroy, for instance, this ancient power that could see into the past or the future, caught your eye, and you've been out exploring, talking with the locals as you've sought it out. They've indicated a location, a valley that's often avoided, or at least by those who know what you're talking about. But it's pretty clear where it is, and so you have no trouble finding what is an ancient graveyard. Ages past used this place to bury their dead, but now it is kind of forgotten, decrepit, and left to rot and in the wilderness. As a group, though, when you enter, you come in and you see the state of things. You notice that there are many webs, there are dead trees, leaves are rotting on the ground. There's a feeling of foreboding as you enter the gate that stands rusted and creaky. Additionally, you see piles of dirt in various areas, kind of interspersed between the landscape. So, what we're going to do is we're going to roll a d20 to establish turn order. I have a timer of 2 up on the screen, and so once we understand who's going first, we'll start from there in the graveyard of the Oracle.
Ooh. Rollies.
That's mastery for the two of you.
Yes, it is.
Alright, so we know Raflio and Salem, and then Smiling Elk and Stark. So, Salem and Raflio, can we get another roll just to see? Alright. Looks like our turn order will be Salem, Raflio, Smiling Elk, and Snark. Alright, Salem. You've come in first, leading with your spear. What would you like to do?
Can I inspect an area? Like
Absolutely.
About this tree-looking area right here.
Yes, of course. Give me a just give me a wisdom check to see kind of what you're discovering.
I will. Oh, wrong dice. Sorry.
No, all good.
5.
All right. So this tree does appear to be dead. It's long since forgotten. Even though it's still planted, its husk remains. The bark is fading and flaking off. It's covered in these webs and this dry, kind of dusty powder. Some kind of like dust. But that's all you see. It seems to be just a dead tree to your eyes.
Nothing special.
Mm-hmm. Okay, excellent. Raflio.
Raflio's gonna go over here and take a look in the hole there.
Okay, give me a wisdom check.
Nope.
Okay, you do look. You walk over there and you try to peer down into the darkness, and it is indeed a pit, but more or less a pit, more of a tunnel that's diving down into the earth. You can see that the stone has been pushed aside and carted away, and the various walls are being held back by webs. And you see that it's similar to the others around the graveyard.
Okay, I holler over to everybody what I see in the hole.
Excellent. All right, Smiling Elk, how would you like to proceed?
being on edge, I would like to look at one of the piles of dirt and see if it's fresh or if it looks like it's been there for a while.
That's a good question. Yeah. Head on over to the one you want to look at and then give me a wisdom check.
Click. There we go. No, that's 11. Just miss.
Yeah, so you look at, if you're, the piles of dirt when it comes to, like, what appears to have been a grave, you're not seeing any signs of freshness, but you're also not quite sure, like, the landscape has kind of brushed over a lot of stuff. The wind and the rain kind of hides whether this was fresh dirt or not. But you don't see any signs of, like, freshly dug graves or anything like that.
Thank you.
Okay, and then Snark. How do you want to finish this out?
The scale of the map is such that is it? Would you say a far move top to bottom-ish?
Yeah, and then far from
Okay.
tree to the edge on the left and right.
Understood. I'm going to put a charge in my memory ring. And let me get as far north, headed toward the southwest corner of this crypt-like structure as is permissible. Thank you.
Okay.
If I happen to see anything or what I'm noticing about that little building.
So you do see that it's just generally a stony crypt. Not the largest one. This one here appears to be the largest. And this is just like a small monument.
Okay, so this one is like the size of a single vault for a coffin, but not something that is enterable.
Yeah, this one, though, on the other hand, would be enterable.
Understood. That's my turn, thank you.
Okay. Alright, the timer's going to tick down to 1. Again, that feeling of foreboding. You just get this sensation of darkness and kind of it almost eats away at you. Although Rathlio, having meditated on this previously, you do get a sensation that the passage of time is in flux here. Like, for a moment you feel like things slow down and speed up. Your heart races and slows, and there's just an odd sensation. Okay. Salem, back to you.
Right. So we've explored the holes. We've kind of seen. We've heard about this. I guess this building. Can I try to check that building out?
Sure.
All right then. So I come in here. What do I have to make a wisdom check, or do I see anything
not in this
automatically?
case. So you do see that there's a door, an old, rusted kind of door, but the metal is thick and hardy. So even though it's old and ancient, it still sits on its hinges. But you push it forward and you hear the creak and the grinding of the metal. But you look in and you see this kind of small entryway that leads down below the earth.
Alright, I definitely shout that out to the others here. That, hey guys, I think there's an entrance in here. Something in here. It leads into the ground. Maybe a basement. And I think do I still have an action I can do?
Yeah, you can take an action.
I think I'll charge my memory ring for an action.
Nice.
That's it for me.
Okay, Rathlio, you've heard Salem speak of entryway and going down below the earth. What do you want to do?
I head that direction. Distance-wise, is that a far move?
It'd be pretty close, but you could still take an action if you want.
I guess. Can I cross the threshold? Like actually enter the building?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
So kind of this is what you see as you enter into the crypt, and everyone else is slowly, making their way in, but Salem is right behind you.
Gotcha. And then those are stairs going.
Yeah, down.
Down? Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha. All right. That'll be me then.
Okay. All right. Smiling Elk.
I'll follow the others and get as far towards the crypt as I can.
Okay. We can say you can get to where Salem and the others are with still having an action.
Action-wise, I'd just like to look around and see if I can see anything behind us moving.
Yeah, give me a wisdom roll. Make it easy this time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you actually, as you look around, you see from the tunnels, what appears to be a kind of a larger spider of unusual size crawl out of this tunnel here, and then quickly dart across and back down into another tunnel.
Okay, I will let the others know.
Okay. All right, Snark.
And that timer is at 1. It's going to click down to 0 right
Yes.
now. Is that correct?
Yep, after your turn.
Ooh, that's troublesome. And I still have 2 teammates outside the building?
They're like right on the threshold, so everyone is right on the threshold technically.
Okay. I'll think good thoughts. I'll put 1 charge in the ring, and Geronimo, I'll go join my friends.
Okay.
And hope that was not a bad idea.
So you guys are on the threshold. As you're looking around and spying, the spider that was crawling across the field, you hear the from above, and you see another one on the roof. It crawls down the wall, it crawls down the wall above the threshold. It's probably the size of a hefty goblin. It crawls over you through the door, along the ceiling, and down this tunnel, quickly disappearing out of sight.
So the spider just ignored us.
It did just ignore you.
That's promising.
Yeah, these are friendly spiders, guys. Maybe we can, talk to them or something.
Okay. So there is a 4 here, but there is no timer currently. Okay, so back to Salem.
All right. So it went down through here, right?
Yep, down these stairs and down this tunnel. This tunnel is not very wide. It's enough that only you can pass one at a time. You can't walk shoulder to shoulder, single file.
Got it.
Got it.
I think that's most tunnels for elk anyway.
I will, I look back at the others and nod my head. And I'm gonna head down.
Okay.
I hold my spear at the ready. I will. I won't make a far move. I guess I'll get near and charge my memory ring again.
Okay.
So with him in the mouth of that tunnel, we cannot pass him. Is that correct?
Yeah. So essentially, you could ask him to like move out of the way if you're like, because he's right at the threshold. Like we could arrange it a little bit, but once we get moving, we'll be kind of in that set order as we move through this space.
Understood. I only mention it, guys, because Salem probably is the squishiest one right now.
It's fine.
Okay.
Right. Raflio, your friend is slowly walking into the darkness of the tunnel.
Just at a cursory glance, are there any items or containers that are searchable here, or is it just a room with stairs?
I didn't set anything, so give me a D6. If it's a 1, 2, 3, no. If it's a 4, 5, 6, we can see what you find.
Right, D6. 1, 2, 3, no.
No, everything seems
Right.
to be worn and discarded with age. You pick up a book and the leaves kind of, the pages crumble. The boxes are broken. Everything seems to be smashed or covered in webs to the point of disintegration.
Okay. Would it be possible, with the spider having passed the way it did, to reflect, use wisdom, to discern why it passed us by? Like, is it truly non-hostile, or did it just not see us as a threat?
Yeah, go for it. Give me that whiz roll. Good. So, as you kind of peered and felt in your heart, you know, that dark foreboding still can't leave your mind. So you know that they're not friendly, but you have a sensation that they are following orders, or that they haven't been, haven't been directed in to attack.
Or does? Okay. Gotcha. So I'm gonna say to the party and just say, like, even though that spider passed us by, like, they're still, like, consider them a threat and be cautious.
That's good.
Is there still enough for a move action to join?
Go for it.
Okay. I'll fall in.
Okay. All right, Smiling Elk.
I would like to follow the others, but how big are these doors? The rusted doors.
They're probably
Is it-
too wide, big steel doors.
Does it look like I could try and rip one off the hinges to make sure no one tries to lock us in?
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
So give me a strength roll.
30. Oh, yeah, 13.
Not quite. You get some
Sure.
movement, but beneath the rust, some of the steel still stands strong, even under a hill folk's efforts. So if you were to try again, it would be easy. But
Then I'll stay at the door and wait for everyone to get in, and then I'll try again.
okay.
Quick
Alright.
technical refresher. Just a quick question. Does Dark Pact, which I don't have, but allow a boost on another player's roll?
I'd have to double check.
It does. I have it. I was told that it does.
All
but
right.
Yeah, I
have
thought
to
so. I thought that's
announce
what the difference was.
I
Okay.
have to announce it before they roll.
Understood. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, good to know. Okay, Snark, what do you want to do?
Did Elk take a movement?
I think he wants to stay where he's
I'm
at.
just inside the threshold, yeah.
Okay. I will sit tight with Elk and pull one more charge of 9.
Okay. All right. So with Salem and Raflio beginning their exploration of the tunnel, and Smiling Elk and Snark standing by the doorway, everybody give me a charisma check. Snark and Smiling Elk, it's easy because you can still see the sun.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm scared, guys. I'm
Yep.
scared.
So Raflio and Smiling Elk, I'm not Elk, Snark. You're this feeling that's just weighing on you, and the darkness and the webs, and just you run against the wall, and all of a sudden you're covered in these sticky wires and threads, and it makes you jump, and everywhere you touch, it's just sticking and and cracking. You feel the snap of a bone beneath your feet. You guys are going to be scared and have hard rolls for the next 3 rounds. Okay, Salem.
Right. So, how far can I get with the far move?
So you could get all the way to the next, all the way through this tunnel and into the next space with a far move.
I look back at Raffaello and ask, "You think we should go a little bit faster through this tunnel?"
Well, considering that I'm stricken with fear at this moment, I would say like no.
Maybe I just figured you're so scared. You just want to get this over with. All right, let's go. I will just make a near move then,
Okay.
and I will charge my memory ring again.
All right. So again, you're walking down this dark tunnel. It's closing in on you. The webs surround you. Everywhere you look, like even just brushing against the wall drags webs out against the wall and sticks against you, and your shoulders are coated, your legs, the end of your spear. It's a sticky mess getting through that tunnel. But you seem to manage okay.
Well, machines. We're used to getting covered in webs and dust.
Nice. All right, Raflio.
Okay, Raflio is going to very cautiously, like Scooby-Doo style, like level of caution. Just go far enough. So the intent of my move, and you can tell me if I achieved it there, is to have line of sight on all the party and have them all within far. Like basically, I don't want to feel like I'm farther than far from anyone in the party, and want to be able to see everyone.
Okay.
Is that achieved in that spot?
Yep, for right there, you are on the very edge for Smiling Elk and Snark, but you can see Salem walking down this dark tunnel. It's tough to see him, but you know he's there.
And I'll caution him and let him know, like we're losing the rest of our party. We're starting to separate, and I'll just give him that warning, and that's my turn.
Do we have any light sources at all?
I've got a torch in my adventurer's pack.
I have a mirror.
Is the mirror magical?
Nope. It just, you can use it to reflect light, though. Something.
Got it.
Raflio does not have an adventurer's pack, so I don't have anything light source on my person.
Okay. I have a lantern in my miner's pack. Which I can certainly give to the lead man if he wants it.
No, you have to get to him.
Right. Oh, I understand that. I understand that. I'm sorry. I continue back in turn order. Sorry about that.
Yeah, no
Just
worries.
clarifying.
It's a good question. Smiling Elk, you want to rip the door off?
Yeah. Now that I'm seeing, if I see Snark's ears kind of bend down and cower slightly, I'm going to do everything I can to try and keep the sunlight coming in.
do.
Yeah.
All right, easy strength.
Oh. Nope.
No.
Okay. Given that, I will. I mean, the door's still rusted open,
Yeah.
so I will just start moving my way towards Afleo, just smiling and being as calming as possible, living up to my name.
Okay. So you can probably get to the entrance right there. Yep. All right, Snark. How do you want to finish this off?
Snark is super scared, but he feels a rush of terrified adrenaline, and he tries to tear the door off the hinges.
Okay.
Oh.
Very
And
nice.
he looks over to the elk as he catches up. He says, "You loosened it for me."
Okay. All right. So one of the doors is slams down on the ground, and you find that that sunlight beads in, and so now that set of doors cannot be sealed. Let me just grab a good door. Okay, give me a second, sorry. Okay. Again, there's no timer at the moment. Here we go. But again, you feel that foreboding feeling. You feel it stretch and pull and tug the passing of time even more. Everybody give me a wisdom roll.
I'm
Okay.
13.
I fail on the hard roll.
Yeah.
I'm a 16, but yeah, with the hard, I fail as well by 1.
Okay. So those who passed the check, I know Salem did. You begin to hear the chittering, a loud cacophony of chittering and, clicking up ahead.
Well, I don't want to leave the group behind.
Yeah.
So, let's see here. I want to get everyone fitting into this hallway, so I'm probably just going to move up a little bit and charge my memory ring one last time in preparation.
Yes.
Chittering. Does it sound... Well, does the chittering sound like the same kind of steps that the spider was making when it was walking into the tunnel?
Yes.
Nice. Good to hear. That's it for me.
Sweet. Okay. Raflio.
Raph, you said I didn't hear that, right? Because of the roll.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
only
You're too. You probably got stuck on some webs and were worried about that for a second, making some noise. Then you didn't hear it.
Gotcha. Okay, fair enough. Honestly, so I see the only light I see is coming from my smiling friend. So honestly, I'd probably hold action. I wouldn't move.
Okay. All right. Smiling elk.
I would walk up to Rafleo and say, don't worry, we can bring the sunlight with us, and I will cast regeneration on Rafleo, and then with radiant power bounce it to Snark and Salem as well,
Okay.
if they're near
Thank you.
Rafleo. So all three of them now have regeneration for 4 rounds.
But you do need to cast it, right?
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, that's fine. It's easy, and I've got +3.
Okay. So four rounds of regeneration.
Thank you, friend.
Okay.
Blush.
Jeez.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Snark.
Snark is bringing up the rear of this LIFO stack, and I'll do the one thing I can do without a roll, which is put a charge in the ring. There you go. I'm right to there.
Okay.
I'm going to hand my lantern up the chain so it goes at least as far as Raphlio, and then maybe eventually it can get to Salem.
Okay. Sounds good. So, Raffley, you now have a lantern.
Can I use my held action now?
Yes.
All right. So now that I have a light source and I feel comforted by, still afraid, I know, but feel slightly comforted with Smiling Elk. I'm gonna move with the lantern up to Salem and offer it since he's the lead if he wants it.
So I gladly take the lantern.
Okay. So now Salem has the lantern. Perfect. Okay. All right. All right. So that timer's going to drop down to 1 for the difficulty. Additionally, you guys, Salem and Raffler, you do hear a voice and say that it's kind of a chittering voice that's dark but also kind of scratchy and high pitched, like the nails on a chalkboard, as it calls out to you and says, "Come, I have been waiting for you." And that timer now is going to start at 4. All right, Salem. Do you peer around the corner?
Yeah, can I attach my lantern to the tip of the sphere and sort of put it down? Since the sphere has a near reach, can I like put it ahead of me before I move to shine the area ahead first?
Sure. You can't see around the corner though, but yeah, you can definitely drop a lantern right on the edge.
Oh, okay. I'm willing to sacrifice my whole action for this. Can I put the mirror, sort of roll the mirror onto the wall here, so then I can use the light shining off the lantern and then the reflection of the mirror to see into the hall?
Sure, that would be fine. It would take your whole action though.
Yeah, no, I'm okay with that. Just a preemptive. You
Okay.
can tell everyone what's happening when we get in there. Oh, do you want me to roll?
No, you're good. Oop. So you position yourself well enough with the light to shine in that it shines in, and you can see this cavern open up, and you see inside spiders crawling on the walls in their webs.
Okay. I look back to the group and I just say, "Oh, guys, prepare for an ambush. There's lots of them in there, and I only have a little bit of vision, so who knows what else is in there? How much more?"
Okay.
That's it for me.
All right. That brings us to Rafflio. You're watching Salem do this and position this, but you can't get past. You're stuck in the spider's tunnel.
Can I see over his shoulder? Do I see what he sees through the mirror?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So So with that, I would holler back to Snark and Smiling Elk and say, I heard a voice beckoning us, and I see a nest of these giant arachnids just ahead. And that's pretty much all I can do, right? I mean,
Yeah, unless you wanna try to push past Salem, but it'll be a little tough.
I'll just keep position for now.
Okay. All right, Smiling Elk.
I think I would just turn to Snark and say, well, it seems we're always in dark tunnels with strange giant insects, so at least we're
Isn't
used
it
to
the
this.
case?
And then I will just catch up with Rafleo, give him a pat on the shoulder and say, we need to go forward. That's what we're here to do. And that's it.
Okay. All right, Snark.
Has Salem, just to clarify, has he relayed the information about the voice and the spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have relayed it.
Okay. Snark goes over here. Can he hear the spiders through the wall?
So you've been on a descent through that tunnel. So you head down the stairs, and then in that tunnel you're heading down. So you are currently standing, how many feet, technically elevation-wise, above where Smiling Elk, Rafleo, and Salem are.
Okay, I understand.
But you can give me you can give me a hard whiz and see if you can hear them.
Well, I guess my question, I was trying to figure out how, if he has relayed their position to me. Like he said, it bends around to the right, and there are a whole bunch of spiders along the wall.
I'm sure you can kind of extrapolate that.
Okay, my goal is, am I currently at, if I go backwards from where my friends are, am I a far distance from them?
Yes, I would say so.
Okay, I'm still under hard.
Yes, for this last round.
I'm gonna try to cast Death Nova. Which is going to be through that wall.
Okay, and we established Death Nova does pass through walls.
Passes through everything. Nothing stops it.
Okay.
So that's a 7. I'm going to go ahead and dump the ring in and give it... I'm supposed to add a point to it, and it's going to be cast through the crystal scatter prism. So I'm going to take a hit point of damage, and it's going to be... I dump the ring in it, which will make it a success. So my ring is empty now. And it's going to be 3d10 plus 1.
Okay.
1, 7, 8, 6 is 15 plus 1, 16 points of damage.
And you hear a mighty scream and screech as the spiders fall suddenly.
Well, that's good, guys. I hope.
Or maybe we just started a fight. We might not have had to fight.
It's possible.
We'll find out. Wouldn't be the first time.
Says the scary metal man with a spear leading the way into the darkness. So.
Okay. Oop. We'll just open that up now because I moved it. But the timer has dropped from 4 all the way down to 1.
Oof.
And this is the vision that you see as you change positions, Salem, getting a picture
I definitely would use my move. I pick up the lantern and I use my move to get in there. Wow. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
You good?
Yep, you're good.
You don't want to add a couple more?
Oh, they'll come. Don't worry.
Okay. Just making sure.
Go on in.
All right. So, man, what a time to not have Vampiric Ray. So I come into here. Am I about a near move away
Yeah.
from her?
Yep, that's fine.
Okay.
She does welcome you with contempt as she sees what you have done to her brood. But this is the oracle that you seek.
And I talk to the oracle. Can I try to calm her down and say it was a mistake? One of my allies, they're suffering from massive fear, and perhaps we can talk this out.
Give me a charisma roll.
11.
Okay. She says, I know the nature of those who hurt my brood. I see him, what he has done, and what he will do. He tries my patience. But I have an offering for you and your friends. Come into my den. Come out of the darkness. And I will give you a brief moment to choose. So with that, you guys can take a free action, or not a free movement to move into this space if you so wish, before we move on to Rafleo's turn.
You know, if something's telling you to come out of the darkness, that's probably a good sign, because normally they're like, come into the darkness.
Snark,
It says this is movement only. Is that correct?
movement only.
Is that as far as I can get?
You can get all the way there if you really want to.
I'll get right around the corner. I can see everything that's going on through the mirror and the lantern.
Yep.
I have the lantern now, but the mirror's still there.
Okay.
Okay. So she begins to talk to you, and again, she tells you that she has seen your coming, and that you come seeking visions of the past and of the future. She can offer these things to you, if you wish, but at a price.
The price paid.
She tells you that a deal must be struck. That if you wish to see a vision of the past, and she can show you any moment in the past, it costs someone's past themselves. And you interpret this to be one of you may offer themselves up as a sacrifice and sacrifice your past as a character. Reset your character to 0, and she will grant you any vision of the past you wish. Or, she continues, perhaps the future draws your attention to see what will be. Costs someone's future. To see a vision of the future, one of you will sacrifice their own future, meaning death, to see a vision of anything you wish. And then she then presents you feel it in your mind. Words entering into them, pressing against you. And she says, just speak the words, but be warned. The moment they are spoken, in my presence, the deal is struck and cannot be undone. And you can almost feel her like dropping them into your mind to a point where she's trying to get you to just say them out loud, like without thinking about them. But as hardy adventurers, you resist. So I've dropped 2 phrases into the chat. If any of you speak those words in her presence, the deal will be done. And I made sure they're strange enough that you're not gonna like screw them up. Like you will, I will know that you are saying them. Right? That's the point. Okay.
No oops.
Yeah, no oops. Like, yeah, they're weird. They're weird enough phrases that, like, if you say them, I know you're saying them.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, she kind of finishes it. You have but a moment to choose, and because my patience wears thins, spider killers. So
only one of us is a spider killer.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. All right, so Raflio, now that you've encountered the Oracle and her brood, what do you want to do?
Raflio is not interested in the offer. He rejects it. Don't know what that means for other than the decision.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Is there anything you want to do?
I could be. For the moment, I'll just politely decline.
Okay, Smiling Elk.
So it's just
Nice.
any moment of the past or any moment of the future.
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Then
I'm an idiot. Nice.
Would you?
then I think it's gonna, because if I see the future and then I die, it's not gonna do anything.
Well, the
future
vision would
was
be
the
shared
future.
amongst you.
Nobody's getting out of here alive now. Suckers. Ah.
I don't think it's going to answer my question. I don't think it would help. So I would. I'll decline as well.
Okay. You want to do anything?
I will just pull out and hold my torch.
Okay.
Not threateningly, just because there's a lantern in a robot's hand.
Okay.
I just want to make sure we have more than one light source. So
as you
very carefully.
As you wave the flame around, and the lantern light is already gleaming in the many thousands of eyes that are kind of crawling across the room, but the lantern again gives that creepy orange glow flickering in the light, and you just see how many spiders are crawling and infestating this whole space. And you see that the brood mother is sitting on this large web above this pit. Okay. All right, Snark.
Well, obviously, I do not utter the words. The only words I utter are, guys, we should dust off and nuke this place from orbit because it's the only way to be sure. I move close to these guys. So they're as big as me and I'm as big as them, right?
Or at least some of them. Some of them are much larger. Some of them are smaller. But yeah, like we're talking, variety of sizes between you and Smiling Elk, and the Brood Mother is massive.
Yeah. Any ideas, guys, before I do a thing?
Okay, out of character question, and I guess you don't have to answer this, but when you say, like, give up your past, do you mean your character goes back to character creation? Or does your character go back all the way to, like, having nothing?
So your character would go back, and for the rest of the session, they will have a 4-point build, and then they'll be able to use some basic, any of your basic equipment that they have. The kind of the stuff that you don't need to have pre-knowledge on how to use.
I see.
And then after the session, you would go back to character creation and kind of rebuild your character.
Sounds fun. I'll do it. I'll utter the phrases. Which one you guys want to do? The past or the future?
If you're gonna utter the phrases, I'm gonna take the rest of my turn first, if that's cool.
Yeah, of course.
Anybody else have anything to say?
I'll just put my hand on Rafleo's shoulder.
How many turns are we into that regeneration right now?
3 left.
No, there's only 2 left.
Oh, 2 left.
Yep, this is at the end of your round. You'll only have the next round will be the last round.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
and we're out of the hard from being scared, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Death Nova.
Okay, and you are in range of everyone else. Just be aware of that.
Yep. I do recognize that. Wait, how far am I in range of everyone else?
Yep, everyone else
is
in that
then
range.
I will not Death Nova. I will block this path and I will sit down and drink my hard gar cider.
Uh-huh.
Which gives me another 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. So the timer is going to strike to 0. If Salem, you are interested in speaking the words to the Brood Mother, do so now. Otherwise, you can hold off.
I shall say the words. I guess I'll ask the party one last time. So, what do you guys want to know the secrets about, the past or the future?
If you say the future, you die.
Oh, that's right. All right, then we're saying the past.
Just for clarity's sake, like if you do choose the future, I have a backup for you, so you can continue playing. But Salem will pass. So just so be aware, like you choose the future, it doesn't mean you're going to sit out the rest of the session.
Either way, you're resetting your character, so.
Yeah, why not? Let's find out the future. Jos unsa Lulland.
Hey, at that moment, the gleam in the Oracle's eyes go, bright red, and she begins to speak in a much more, omnipotent voice as she, and her chittering teeth, call out, and the webs of the future begin to gleam out of the, out of thin air. You begin to see stretches of moments in the future, coiling through the air as it emanates out from her. And she asks, "What do you wish to see?"
I would like to know what is in store for all of us at the Bent Peak Stronghold. What does the future of that place look like?
It's an interesting question. You can see the webs line, go through the space, and you can see the future of the Bent Peak Stronghold. And she shows you that you have a choice. Do nothing, and the Bent Peak Stronghold will fall. It will be destroyed at the hands of Durathrax and of the Colossus. Together they will crush every moment, every ounce of strength you adventurers have in your bodies, and you will be buried beneath the bones of those mountains. But the Bent Peak Stronghold can stand tall. That if you intervene, the Colossi can be destroyed. Durathrax can be evicted from this realm for a time. And there will be peace in the land, despite the darkness that the Ardents have cast. Intervene and you will live. Fail to do so, and you will surely perish.
And everyone sees this, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. And that's it.
Yep. As the vision finishes, you look back and you see the particles of your body begin to glow and dissipate and join the webs that line the past, the present, and the future. Any last words before you go?
No, I think Salem just would quietly just nod it, He made his choice. He has nothing witty or quippy to say.
Okay. Excellent. And then as the glow and the webs in the air dissipate, the oracle and the spiders, come back to their senses, having been part of the ritual. And she looks to the rest of you and now asks, "Well, if you all refuse, then I'd better find a better use for your bodies." Okay, everybody give me a strength roll.
Fail.
Or not one.
Raffleo, was that a success?
Unfortunately not. That was a flat roll.
Okay. Like as you watch Salem dissipate into the space, there's a surge of activity from the spiders. They rush to your feet, lifting you off the ground, and as you're bouncing along their backs, they carry you to this edge and toss you in.
That can't be good.
Okay, you are now at the bottom of the pit. Eggs and the squishy floor of the webs and all sorts of chitinous refuse lines the floor. Okay, you see and smell the, blood in the air. Alright, you are now in the spider's nest. How this is going to work? Let's see, you are gone for now. I have a timer of 4 up in the air. Okay. Every 2 rounds, something will happen as well. You see spiders chittering in as well. And we're going to roll 5 more spiders come down from above and spawn in every round. Or at least 2d4 will spawn in. Okay, it is technically Rafleo's turn. What do you want to do?
So I'm going to ask the question. You can. I don't know if you'll answer it or not, but I'm curious. Mechanically, if this would work. I know as a character that Snark has Death Nova, and he knows that I have Healing Nova, and I wondered what would happen if we simulcast. Like, would the Healing Nova cancel out the effects of the Death Nova for the allies?
That is a good question.
You tear apart reality and summon the astral plane.
What was that, Salem?
I said you tear apart reality and summon the astral plane.
You divide by 0.
But
Yeah.
playing it straight, I would say that it would not, and that we would you would simply be offsetting the damage I would do. The only difference is that we all have pretty high defense rolls, and you get a defense roll to avoid the Death Nova.
Yeah. So I mean, you can totally try it and we can see what happens. We probably just follow the effects and see where it lands.
It was a good idea, but even so, I think that it's still powerful enough between that and regeneration that you guys could keep us alive while I was trying to. The question is, we need a path. We need a way to go out because there's essentially an endless fire hose of spiders coming in.
Is that a door?
Okay.
Or a hole
So
at the
with
top?
that, I would. Yes, I was going to say with that, I don't know if it requires a wisdom roll, but I mean, obviously as a player, I see this door. Would I notice that if I'm looking for it as a character, Raphael?
Yep. So I'll say this: that is a crack in the wall. You see it as a potential entrance. That crack, dealing with the stone and how deep you are underground, that needs 4 critical hits, or else, and then it will be destroyed. A critical hit is a nat 20 or anything that hits it for 20 plus damage.
Oh, okay.
So as in that will collapse the crack.
It will break open and provide a tunnel if you guys can get 4 critical hits on it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I mean, with that, Rafleo is going to focus on escape, and he's going to go over, and he's going to use his monk mastery and start with the attempt.
Okay.
And that is +4, so it would be
Nice.
Okay, so you hit.
critical hit.
So now, a nat 20, or you need to do 20 damage. So you hit it. Good. But
Did you want me to
give me a damage
roll for
output.
damage then?
Yep. You got to find a way to do
Okay.
damage to it.
Okay, so I am. That's a 10. 10 for damage.
Okay, not quite.
Maverick.
Not quite. You got halfway there though.
Okay.
All right. That's going to bring us to Smiling Elk.
So is it like 4 hearts of damage, or does each hit have to be over 20?
Each hit has to be over 20.
Okay, then I can't punch it open, even on my biggest hit. So I will instead run between the two of them and try and cast regeneration on us all, on the three of us, because I think I'm too far away from the figure in the corner.
Okay.
Nice. Good job.
Okay, that's another 4 rounds of regeneration. This was the last round, so we're resetting to 4.
Yeah.
Well done.
And no one's taken damage, right?
Correct.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. But
Dude, I took it.
Well, we're at the.
Well, can't help you, friend. I was just asking because I realized that my 10 damage would have resulted in a insta cast of healing Nova, but
yeah.
it's not necessary anyway. So
That's all right. We'll know for next time.
Okay. Sorry.
Well, I will, even at a target 15. Oh, man. 2d8. Yeah, I don't have enough. I hit it with Ancient Lightning Bolt. And I'm going to cast it through the Crystal Scatter Prism. So I'll put a point in. And yeah. There you go. So
Yeah,
there's one critical hit. And then can I throw some damage at it?
Yeah, go for it.
Is boom.
Oh.
And wild power. Boom. 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 And then theoretically,
Plus the 12. Yeah.
boom.
Oh.
Okay, there goes another hit. You're halfway there. Okay.
And with my movement, I'm actually going. No, I can't get far enough away. Yeah, sorry.
Yep, it's a far move from north to south, and it's a double far from east to west.
Yeah, I couldn't get far enough to make a difference away from my friend. So I'll be right here.
Okay. All right, timer's going to drop from 4 to 3 and 1 to 2. You see the webs beginning to form. You see them all kind of chittering around, and you see the activity of the nest coming to life as new food has dropped in. Okay, Salem, I guess you are now you are now this halfling down here in this corner.
Real quick. Because I was looking at my old character sheet and I just remembered something.
Uh-huh.
Do you mind if I sort of retcon Salem's ending real quick?
Yeah, how do you want Salem to go?
I had promised somebody something in case I died.
Uh-huh.
So temporarily I'm gonna give Solemn Monk, I'm gonna like flick my ring. Sorry, not Solemn Monk, Smiling Elk. Sorry. My ring of Ars, and just say, pass that on to Grunku for me. We can finally resolve our debts.
Okay.
And then that will be how I go, if I'm allowed to do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because I remember that one little thing. But anyway, so I'm now which little guy?
So you're the halfling
This
down in the
thing-
corner. These are your stats.
Where's the half one? Oh, okay, I see him now. I thought I was the thing being eaten over here. I was like, wait.
Okay, you are Ward, a merchant halfling that got lost in the woods and has now been trapped. Right?
Nice.
So you get in there, and we're just gonna mention it that like you wake up, whatever, you see that this larva is preparing to eat you, type of thing, but you're able to scramble away without it knowing, and you kind of plop into this room, right, and you see the others who are standing on the far side of the room, kind of trying to evade and do whatever. So you will now be available. I've dropped your stats in the chat, just as
Yeah, I
a
see it.
as an extra halfling in the space. But this brings us to the spiders. So we're going to come in, and these guys they can't target Snark, so they're going to go. We're going to split it with the 5 there. The other ones are going to begin to enter in and turn. So of the 4, let's see how many go after Raflio and how many go after Smiling Elk. So Raflio, all 4 are going after you. Okay. All right, they're going to roll with +3s. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh.
Okay, 1 hits. Okay. All right, and they're going to do 6 points of damage on you. And with these spiders, for every hit, so an X number of hits that you take from a spider, the following round you will take a number of an escalating die number of poison damage. So if you take, in this case, next round, Raflio, you will take a D4 of poison damage just automatically. If 2 spiders would have hit you at the same round, you would take a D6. If 3, a D8. If 4, a D10. If 5, a D12 of auto hit poison damage the next round. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Okay, so you've taken 6 points of damage, and then that's it for the spiders. The other ones are just moving into the space. And then lastly, we will spawn in more next round. Okay, that brings us to our friend Ward. You're muted, just so you know, Salem, or Ward now.
Sorry, I didn't realize.
No, you're good.
Yeah, I will. What are these things in these rooms right here?
They are spider larvae for the broodmother.
Okay. I will run to these adventurers over here.
Okay.
And can I get there in a near move?
It'd be far to go from north to south, but you can get about halfway and be right there, yelling at them, and still have an action.
I guess I'll try to attack this guy.
Okay. Give me that.
It'll be strength.
Yeah. Whew.
Oh wow. That Spirit of Salem.
Nice.
At 20 this guy. So
That's awful. You just went Samwise on this spider.
It's the halfling thing.
Well done. Okay, excellent. 1 spider dies at the knife of this gooey, groggy halfling. Smiling Elk, you see this happening as you're unexpectedly joined by Ward. Alright, Raflio, you're going to take 2 more points of damage. You're muted, by the way.
Sorry about that. I'm gonna try attacking one of the spiders, the one just north of me.
Okay.
And that's a +4, so it's 15, so that's a success.
Nice.
And Sweet. 15. Which also insta-cast with no roll, healing Nova.
Okay.
Excellent.
So that would be magic, right, for healing?
Yep.
Another. And it's 5 plus 5, so 10, so I'm back at full health.
Nicely done.
Nice.
Okay.
Nicely done.
All right. Smiling Elk.
How many spiders are within near of us?
Probably these 3 here.
And are they dropping from the ceiling, or?
Yeah, they're you see them crawling down from above. So you're encased in this pit, and there's spider webs all the way up the wall.
Okay, because I was thinking of throwing out an elemental earth wall to slow them down, but they'll probably just crawl across it, won't they?
Probably.
Then, in that case, I imagine I might as well just punch the wall in anger and try and widen this crack,
Okay.
even though if I don't think I can do it.
All right.
You got it. You got this.
I always can. No. I mean, I hit it.
Yeah, you hit it, so roll your effort, because like you're rolling a d20 to see if you crit, and then you'll still, there's no question that you can't hit it. Yeah, not enough.
Yeah.
Okay. You want to move anywhere?
I
Don't
will
move this
stay
direction.
where I am. I think I'll stay where I am. Or in fact, no, I'll go slightly towards Ward, but stay
Okay.
in the middle of the 3 people.
Okay. Snark.
I'd like to go this way, far distance.
Okay.
Am I at far distance away from my friends?
So if you run far, that counts as a dash and your action.
I understand I can't take an action. I'm just trying to range out so I'm not hitting Ward, Elk, or Ralphlio, but I'm trying to feather it and get as many of the beasts as possible.
Yeah, so
I think you're the only one that can crack open the wall.
I can, but I can also crack it open from further than far distance.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's
you
fine.
yours should be fine there. We'll consider that far.
Okay. That is everything. That'll take my action. I can't even charge the ring, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Timer drips from 3 to 2. This one drops from 1 to 0. We're going to put it back up to 2. There are webs everywhere, long strands of them, all at different tensiles, and some of them are taut, some of them are loose, some are sticky, some are not. But as you're moving, one of you is going to hit and be snatched by one of the tensile, high-strung ones. Ward is number 1, Rafleo is number 2, 3 is Smiling Elk, 4 is Snark. 4 is Snark. As you're running, you get caught by one of these, and we're gonna roll. 1 is here, up here on the left. 8 is over here on the right, going in counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're snatched and pulled into this little nodule on the wall. The webs that enter in close around you, and you find yourself encased in this space with this larva. Okay, it breathes you breathe in a vicious cloud of gas that's acidic and caustic. Okay, I'm gonna roll a d4 auto corrosive damage. 3. So you take 3 points of damage. If I ever roll yeah?
I'm sorry. There's no con save on that.
Not on this one. You're in
Okay.
this space. If I ever roll a 4, the acid air degrades a piece of gear. Okay.
Got it.
Additionally, just so you guys know, you have this larva. It has 1 heart of health, but it does not attack you. It just adds to the gas cloud. Meaning I will escalate, and for every round that you spend in this space, I will add a d4 to the total damage. So next round it will be 2d4 of acid damage. This doorway can be cleared by dealing at least 8 points of damage to it in a single attack. Or, in a single round. Does that make sense?
I believe so.
Yeah, we'll walk through it as we get there.
Is regeneration still in effect so that I can get hit points back?
Yes, it's still in effect.
Is that okay to roll now?
Sure.
D8.
Yep.
Okay. I am back up to 50 hit points.
Perfect. Okay. These guys approach. These guys approach. Alright, how many are going to attack Raflio? 4. That leaves 2 to go after, and we'll do one for Smiling Elk and 1 for Ward. Okay, Raflio. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 1 hits. Dealing 1 point of damage. Smiling Elk. That's a 18. That doesn't hit.
Misses.
And
Thank you,
Ward.
Armorer.
That's a 17.
It's
Yeah, that's gonna hit. So 6 damage.
alright. Does Ward have normal HP?
Yeah, just 10 hit points.
Okay.
Okay, that's gonna bring us back to Ward.
Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna try to stab the guy in front of me. But it does not make it.
No, you want to move anywhere?
Where can I move? Let's see. I mean, there's no. I think I'll probably get closer to the big man over here. He seems so safe, smiling out. Protect me, please. Let me get out of here. I'll sell you all the good stuff.
Okay, very nice. Okay, Raflio.
Raflio's going to continue. Oh, I'm sorry.
Only 1 hit, so you just take 4 points of damage from poison.
Gotcha. 4 points. Okay, I continue to go for the cave entrance.
Okay.
Okay, that's 23.
Okay. Deal some damage.
14.
Oh, getting close. But not enough.
Which would also... Sorry, that would insta-cast. So I'd go for healing. And then that's 11 for healing.
Nice.
Right.
Nicely done.
So everyone is healed back up in that space except for Snark.
I'm at full hit points.
Yeah, so it just doesn't reach you. That's
Okay, yes, indeed. Not
Yeah,
from that. Okay,
yeah. Okay.
got it.
Perfect. Well done. Alright, Smiling Elk.
At this stage, I imagine I would just try and hit one of the spiders attacking Raflio. So that's 18,
Very nice.
and that is 9 points of effort.
kill him. These guys only have 1 hit point, just so you know.
Nicely done.
All right, Snark.
I pull out the thump gun. I'm +4 on dex, and I'm shooting the web door. Do I have to do 8 points of damage to open it? Is that correct?
Yep, at least 8 points of damage. It's you don't have to roll to hit. It's just there.
It's just damage. Okay, it's double gun damage +5.
Okay.
So, boom,
2-1.
boom. 13 points of damage.
Okay, let me say this. The web splits open and it's beginning to form behind you, so your decision has to be quick. You're about halfway up. You can drop back down into the pit, or you can spend your next round climbing up out of the pit from where you're standing.
No, I'm in the pit with my friends.
Okay. Alright. You drop down in. You have a movement, but you've used your action to break free.
Understand. I am going to move so that I can still keep my friends outside of far range.
Okay.
But I am going to feather, again, as many of these spiders as I can.
Okay.
If they're still there the next turn. And
Sure.
I'll also be able to hit the door.
Okay. Alright. The timer's going to drop from 2 to 1. This timer will drop from 2 to 1 as well. Okay. They're surrounding you guys. Okay. Let's see how many attack Raflio. Additional 3, so that leaves 6 left. Let's see how many go after Smiling Elk. Just 1. And that leaves 5 to go after Ward. Actually, this one's a little farther away, so we'll say it's just 4. So 3 on Raf. 1, 2, 3. 1 hits. That's going to do 3 points of damage. 1 on Smiling Elk. That's an 18, not enough. And then we'll do 4 on Ward.
All of those hit.
all those hit. So 1, 2, 3. Just 10. You just drop. But you're going to take 4. You're going to take a D10 worth of damage from poison next round.
Ugh.
Okay. That brings us back to Ward. Give me I guess you could roll regeneration. This is, I think, the second to last round of that spell.
Yeah.
Alright. That's a D8.
Yep.
Oh, Ward was out of range. As much as I would like him
oh,
to,
that's
he
true. That's
need
true.
to be honest.
Alright. So then he's
He
just going
rolled
to take
dying
an
timer.
additional 10 points of
Yeah,
damage from poison.
Do I get to roll my dying timer?
Yes, roll your dying timer.
I got one.
1.
Okay, he has 1 round. You can see this small halfling is just overwhelmed. You see he's on the brink of death.
Help me, please.
Out of character, if Raph hits that door again, he still can have a high chance of auto casting, correct?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Raflio. Your friend, your newly found halfling is dying next to you. The spiders are surrounding you. The door stands in your way.
Yeah, and measuring all the factors, Raflio makes a decision that it's best if he continues to try to provide us with an escape.
Mm-hmm.
So I go to hit for the cave. That's +4.
That's okay. You still
Make
hit.
it 12.
Yeah, you still hit. It just doesn't give you the critical.
Okay, and then here's the damage then. Oh, I do not heal. I apologize. So the damage is +6.
Okay, not quite. Okay. That brings us to Smiling Elk.
That 1 on a death timer changes my plans.
No, man, it's okay. Do your plans, man. Do your plans.
Oh, Elk wouldn't just let someone.
Yeah, he wouldn't just
die
let
out.
it go. We always still try to rescue people.
Yeah. But with a regen, it would hit at the end of his round, so because he's got 1 on the dying timer, if I cast regeneration again, it would be too late, right? Is that right?
No, I think it happens on his round, so we can, if you can get that regeneration off, it will bring.
It's
it's
the same stat as a Don't Die on Me, but it's got a better chance of working. So it goes nothing. Yeah, there we go. So
That's
that would
the
be
man. That's the
regeneration on the 3 of us in the area because Snark is far.
Yep.
How does regeneration work?
So
how does that work?
It auto heals you for magic on your turn.
It's just for a D8. It's not for magic.
Oh, D8. Sorry. So it auto heals you D8 on your turn for 4 rounds. So now that he's cast it, I'm going to reset the spell back up to 4 rounds, and I've just been keeping track and counting down.
Nice.
Oh, so did I have that? Sorry, I'm just
you have
wondering. Did I
regeneration
have?
on you? Yeah.
So should I have taken regeneration then? Because I took 3 damage. I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down 3.
Yeah.
Would I have gotten that back?
Yep.
Just roll a flat D8.
D8. Okay,
Yep.
so then that would
There
bring
you
me
go.
back
Good
up.
job.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Nice.
Yep.
Good job, Elk.
Very nice.
Great.
Take a hero coin for that one.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
All right. That's going to bring us to to Snark.
I'm gonna cast. I'm going to cast. Yeah, I guess if everybody's outside of far range, I'll feather that and cast Death Nova, so no roll on that, but all of the spiders within range have to roll defense.
Okay. They got a 21.
They survive.
Okay. Whew, boy. All right, do you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm going to be doing the best that I can right here.
Okay. Now let me ask this. If a creature, these spiders are not in range of these guys, right? They can't get to these guys. They can get to you.
Yeah, they have to attack me.
Okay.
They have to attack me.
I just wanted to clarify on that one how we're feeling with Ebony Hood in that situation.
I totally agree with you. I am at far distance. They have no choice but to attack me.
Okay. This timer drops from 1 to 0. This timer drops from 1, and I'm putting it back to 2. Okay. So the first timer. One of the spiders breaks off. Okay. And you see that it starts laying down a thick line of webs. Segmenting the room. Okay. To cross these webs as they kind of pen you in, it's a hard dex check. If you fail, you automatically get pulled into one of the little nodules. Okay. This timer drops, and we're going to see, again, starting with now Ward is still 1. Going
Yeah,
down the
by
line.
the way, I disconnected
Uh-huh.
and I came back. So now there's a ward and a Salem. I don't. Sorry about that.
Oh, you're good.
Oh, okay. You can change it. Good.
Yep.
Right,
Okay.
So what is?
So I just
So
rolled.
what's up with me now?
So we just rolled to see who gets pulled into the little nodules. I rolled a 4, and that's going to bring Snark back into room number 5.
Well, that's actually better.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You take 4 points of damage and roll a d20, and the whatever that that number is, that piece of gear is gone.
That's a 3.
Yep.
Heartstone.
Okay. That dissolves the caustic gas of this larva. All right. How many are attacking Raph? 4. How many are attacking Smiling Elk? 2. And then I guess the other ones are going to try to be feeding on Ward. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing on Raph. 1, 2 on Smiling Elk. That's a 19.
Yeah, 1 hits.
1 hits, and then I guess the other ones don't really need to roll because they're just going to leave Ward. We'll say 1. 1 hits Ward. Okay. Smiling Elk. 4. And Ward. 2. So whatever you heal back, you'll reduce it by 2. Okay. That's going to bring us to Ward. Roll a d8, minus it 2, and then take your action. As that regeneration comes into effect.
All over a 2.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're at 5 hit points.
Nice. Can I still do an action?
Yeah, go for it.
I guess I'll attack the guy closest to me. This man.
Okay.
Find the man. Oh,
Nope, no go. All right. That's going to... Do you want to move anywhere?
nope.
Okay. That's going to bring us to Raph. We're really needing that
Wait.
crit.
Yeah, I'm just envisioning that no matter what's going on around him, he's just laser focused and just punching and kicking
Yeah, do it.
this crack. Oh, that's not gonna do it.
Okay, roll some effort. Try to get that 20.
4.
That's just a
You're
9.
on 9. So it's because I was going to say use my hero coin, but it's not worth it at the minute, is it? We'll need a bigger hit.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. That brings us to Smiling Elk.
I have a question. If I cast Diaform, that's my action for the turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It might be the best way. Elk will start looking a bit feral and snorting and try and cast Diaform, but can't do it because he's annoyed.
Okay. Do you want to move anywhere?
No, I mean, like, in my head, all I'd do, Elk would just keep facing the spiders with his back to his friends and holding his green staff out.
Okay.
Try and make himself look as big as possible.
Okay. Very nice. All right, that brings us to Snark.
Thump gun on the webs. So double gun damage +5. 1 6 is 12 points of damage. That should get me out.
Yep. You want to go up or down?
I want to go down into the pit with my friends, and I'm going to angle off, so I'll have a shot on the door on the next round.
Okay. All right, timer's.
I don't know how far. I don't know how far I can get. Position me wherever I can.
Yeah, that should be good. Okay. Timer's going to drop from 2 to 1. They're going to continue.
Oh, I should have. Sorry, I forgot to regen myself.
Yeah, regen, definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, they're going to segment off another portion. Boop. Okay. Alright, these guys are going to come up on Snark. There's a lot of them. So I think that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so we got 7 on Snark. We're going to roll how many go for Raph? 2. How many go for Smiling Elk? Another 2. And then a bunch more. We're just going to say 4 on Ward. Okay, so Snark, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 1 hits.
The 19 hits?
Yeah, the 19 hits because he has a +3 to his bonus. That's 2 points of damage on you. 1, 2 on Raph. Nope. 1, 2 on Smiling Elk. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 2 hits on. And he takes 11 points. Okay. That's going to bring us back to Ward. You can regenerate. Just minus -5 from whatever you regenerate. Still there?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Sorry. That's the wrong dice. Okay. Either way. I guess I regenerate -4.
Yep. So you stay down. So give me a dying timer and a d20.
2 rounds this time.
2 rounds. Perfect. Okay. That's going to bring us to Raflio.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to be laser focused.
Okay.
There we go. That would be, it's a +4, so it is 21.
Okay. Yep. You still
That's
hit.
critical.
So you need you need that nat 20 or that 20 points of damage.
Okay, so that is a 5 + 5.
So 10. You're halfway
just 10.
there.
It does mean that I insta cast though when I reach a 10 for damage. So here's Healing Nova. That is +5, so that would be a 13 for anybody who needs it.
Okay. And that brings Ward back up.
Yeah.
Very nice. Take a hero coin for that one. Alright, Smiling
Thank
Elk.
I would try and cast Diaform again.
Okay, it's going to be easy.
Oh,
Nope. Do you want to use your hero coin to change that?
Do you guys each have a hero coin?
yeah.
It might
know
come
I
into
do.
play.
And Raph has one.
There's 2 out there. Yeah.
It might
Two
come
hero
into play soon.
Yeah.
Okay. If you don't use it, the spider's attacks on you will be easy for the next round. So your defense will be at 16 instead of 19.
Oh, you use it if you need to, man.
Okay. Yeah. I probably need to try and stay up.
Yep, you're
Yeah.
good.
So I'm an elk.
Perfect.
Nice.
All right, Snark. Give it to us. What do you got?
What's everybody's hit points at currently?
I'm back on 20.
20.
And Raph, you have, and what's Ward at?
10.
Do you guys think you can stand one more spider fight if I put a charge in this ring, or do you want me to shoot the door and add a 15? If I have a charge, I can dump that in. The other thing is, if Raph wants to throw a hero coin, if in case of a fail, I can add to the roll to break the door open.
You can try it. If I survive through to the next round and can hit, it might make the spider fight a bit easier now I'm an elk.
Okay, understood. I'm going to shoot the door. Here we go. So Ancient Lightning Bolt cast through the crystal scatter prism is only a 5. And that's one hero is not going to do it. I should put a charge in the ring. Okay. That's going to be my turn. I'll stay right where I am.
Okay. All right. So let's see. I think Smiling Elk took a hit last turn, so he takes 4 from poison. We get 1, 2. We get 6 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There. All right. This little segment is going to be broken off again. We're going to just divide up this space again in half. Right. One player is going to get whipped into the little nodules. Snark. They're loving you today.
Wow.
It's great to be loved.
That's 1 point of damage. And we're gonna see how many attack, and we're just gonna do roll d6s on all of you. 1, 5 on Raph, 4 on Smiling Elk, 4 on Ward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 2 hits on Raph. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's no hits on Smiling Elk. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that is 3 hits. Actually, 4 hits on Smiling Elk. So Raph, 2 hits. 1, 2. That's 7 points of damage. Ward, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is 9 points of damage.
Still alive.
Still alive. Very well done. Okay. It's going to bring us to Ward.
So, Ward is. Let me just look at the stats here. Real quick. Okay. So, Ward is gonna put on his halfling charm and look at this spider that he's attacking, and he's like, we could it doesn't have to be a battle here. I bet you're feeling pretty hungry. You're not gonna get me. I'm not gonna fill you. But look at your brother, and if you don't cannibalize them, they'll cannibalize you first. Maybe now's an opportunity while they're distracted with us. Eat and grow stronger, you know?
You want to give me that nat 20 charisma roll?
Take it.
Yeah, no go.
Right.
They are following orders from the Oracle, which has been watching from above.
That's it for me.
Okay.
That was an
Regen.
action, right?
Yep, that was an
Yeah,
action.
regen.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
regen.
the regen.
Yep.
7.
Okay, you did
So
roll.
that
You did
brings
get
it to
poisoned, so I'm gonna roll a d10.
Oh,
Alright, I'm back down.
Okay. Raph didn't get hit at all, so he doesn't take any poison damage. So that's on you.
It's Raph.
Yep, Raph.
All right. Punching away. Oh,
No critical, but you can still do damage to it.
okay. My damage. +5, so 6 damage.
No, not quite. You're still halfway there. You guys need 2 more hits. All right. You gotta find a way. Smiling Elk.
Elk will swing his antlers around and try and hit the spiders. No. That's does it be strength? Is yeah. No way that's hitting.
Okay. If you guys
Oh,
want...
I forgot to. I need to roll a d4 as well for the time I'm in dire form.
Yep.
Okay, so I'll go out the end of next round.
Okay. Just so you guys know, you have 1 more round of regeneration. So, and just to be aware, like, you can attempt to climb the walls if you want. You still have the doorway, which will be a passageway. If Snark gets out, he still can choose to spend a round climbing up. So, just be aware. You guys gotta find a way out of this room, or you guys are gonna start getting overwhelmed. If you aren't already. Okay, Snark.
My token, I don't know where it is. Did I get engulfed? Okay, I'm over here.
Corner.
I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's absolutely worthless. Thump gun. 7. 3, 10 plus 5 is 15 points. I'm out.
Do you want to go down or up?
I want to go... So, describe what up looks like.
So
Back up the hole we were thrown down.
Yep, up would bring you like back to right here. Back to the edge, and these spiders are all like crawling down into the pit. So you might be able to find your way out from above, or you can go back down and try to get through that tunnel.
Yeah, but I don't want to leave my friends, so that's what I'm stuck with. I go, guys, unless you're telling me something different, I'm going back into the pit.
Okay.
I'll get as far as I can run.
Okay. Okay, this timer's going to drop from 2 to 1. Okay, I'm going to roll a new timer since they've segmented off that section. We got a timer of 4.
Oh, my regen.
Yes.
Didn't I still have a regen running?
Yeah,
There you
for
go. So I'm fully healed.
Okay, this is the last round of your regen, unless you cast it again. Okay, we're gonna roll 1, 2, additional 6 spiders. 3, 4, 6. Okay. How many come after Snark is gonna be 4, so we got 4 spiders coming after him. Right, then you guys are all gonna get D6. 1 for Raph, 5 for Smiling Elk, and 3 for Ward. So let's do 1 for Raph. Nope. 5 for Smiling Elk. 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 1 hits. That's 3 points of damage, and then 3 for Ward. Only 1 hits. So he's already down, but so he's getting pretty gnarled.
Ward has been chewed up this whole time.
Yeah, man.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. Okay.
Alright.
And just so you guys know, that 4 is going to be a session end timer.
Okay.
All right. Ward has 4 rounds of dying. He got hit 1 time. So regenerate and minus by 2.
4.
Okay, so you are up.
Ward has come back. Oh, I can get an action still.
Yep.
Do I have easy on trying to convince the spiders to cannibalize each other now?
Go for it. You'll say you need to get at least a nat 18 to get some kind of response from the spiders.
Alright, it wasn't meant to be.
Yep.
I think we could have said that without the roll.
Weird, you couldn't convince them.
Yeah, I was just checking.
Okay. All right. That's going to bring us to Raflio.
So, yeah, Raflio actually pauses because there's been not a lot of success, and he looks over to Smiling Elk and you know, should I continue or do you want to swap or what do you want to do?
If you can get like out of character, if you can get a high enough damage, you can add your D12 from the hero coin. Try and get it over 20. Since you've got the hero coin, you've rolled 3, 1, I think 5 damage. So,
Yeah,
okay.
and if you fail, I can still try to hit it, and if I fail, you can boost my roll if I get high enough.
yeah.
Because my
All right.
damage will bust it open,
Also, I think
and at
I'm
least
not
you
sure
3 will get out.
I'm not sure if I'm still an elk, so I don't know if I could talk to you
you're-
anyway.
Yeah. You're
Just
now
be
you're
chewing.
at the end of your last turn. You turn back into your
Oh,
health.
okay. Oh.
All right, so I'm gonna go for it. Return back to form and
Okay. Whew.
yes.
You did.
There it is. There's one. If you can do at least 20 points of damage, you can get that last hit.
All right. That is
7 plus a
plus
D12.
plus 5, so it's 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I
plus
wouldn't do it.
plus a D12 for the crit.
That's ultimate.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Thank you.
So you're at
So that's
15.
15.
So you can add your D12 from your.
So hero coin it.
Yep.
Yeah,
You want-
you have
yeah.
like a 50-50
All right.
chance. Here it comes.
Oh,
Okay.
It still sets off healing over, right?
Still sits off Healing Nova, but yeah, you didn't get that last hit. Just barely.
so healing nova. Okay, healing nova would be 6 plus 5, so 11 for healing.
Yep. For Smiling Elk, Raph, and Ward. You're back up.
Yeah.
Okay, well done. So close. You're 1 hit away from breaking through. Alright, Smiling Elk.
So close.
I'm gonna try my diaform plan again. As if it works, it gives us a lot more time. Yeah, so I'm an elk.
Okay, for how many rounds?
It's time for 1 round again. So let's hope my next roll is not a fail.
Okay. Alright, that brings us to Snark.
Ancient lightning bolt cast through the crystal scatter prism at the door to try to get the last hit. Fail.
Oh,
Is there any hero coins out there? Do we want to use it?
There
I
aren't
think,
any,
you,
I
I think
don't believe.
you used the last one.
Mine was the
yeah.
last. Okay. Sorry.
No,
No,
not at all. It
that's
was
right.
you almost had it.
Odds on were, yeah, it was more likely than not that you were going to smash it. So
Okay, so close. Do you want to move anywhere, Snark?
I still need to be far distance from them just in case if I can move. Can I move around the end of that thing
Yeah,
to there?
that's fine. Yeah.
So that I only have one barrier to cross.
Okay.
That's my movement.
All right.
And there's no regeneration happening, is that correct?
This is the last
No, it
round
ran
of
out.
regeneration. This is the last one.
oh, okay, that's right.
Okay. I think I'm actually at full hit points anyway. Okay. It's all good.
Okay. Timer drops from 4 to 3. This timer drops from 2 and then back up to 1, probably for the last time. Okay, we're gonna roll d4. That is a brutal d4.
What the heck?
I think Snark like cursed the D4's mother or something.
Okay, 2 points of damage for Snark. Alright, and then these guys are going to attack, and it's going to be 8. A D8 for each of you guys. 1 on Raph, 6. 1, 4 on Smiling Elk, and 6 on Ward. So 1, 2,
yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
Oh,
That is 2 hits on Raph. So that is D6. That is 8. 12 points of damage on Raph. Let's see. 4 on Smiling Elk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
two
Nothing.
double ones.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
That is all 6 land on Ward. 1,
Man,
2,
Ward is the
3,
greatest
4, 5, 6. That is 11, 16, 16, 19, 21. Yep,
oh.
he's just dropped to below net minus. Well, he's not at minus 20. So, what were you at before that?
you talking about Ward?
Yeah, Ward. How many health did he have before this?
He had 9.
Okay, so he has negative 13. So he doesn't die outright. So he still has 9.
D12 could have done it.
Yeah, D12 could have done it.
Ward is the greatest tank of all time, guys.
Okay, that's going to bring us back to Ward.
So I'm gonna roll a D20, and then I'm gonna roll the D4. T-Ram.
Oh, man. Okay, Raph. You need 1 hit, but your friend is dying, and Snark is on the other side of the room.
They're not really friends.
A dying corpse whispers to the turtle that fights for his life.
I just don't think we're gonna survive if I don't get this cave open. Am I
Do it.
am I right?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
go.
we've got 2 rounds. It's fine.
All right, I'm gonna go for it. That's well, that's a 14. But since that's all I've been doing, is it easy for me?
Yeah, like there's no question that you're hitting. We're just rolling.
Oh,
to
that's
see if you
right.
get those
I'm
nat
sorry.
20s.
I forget.
Yeah, you're good.
I keep forgetting. I'm sorry. It's different than okay.
Ooh.
But that's a 15. That's what I got.
Got it.
It does
I only have
heal
a plus.
wards.
I have a +5. It does mean that I heal though, so there's 9 + 5, so 14 for healing.
Yeah, Ward's back up.
Ward's back.
Again.
Sorry.
There you go.
This is
Okay.
funny.
All right, Smiling Elk.
He's going to try and swing his antlers round again.
Oh.
Yes, because his ability, he hits everyone close. So all spiders that are close will take 8 damage.
Nice
Beautiful.
job. Nice
That's what I
job.
was
Very good.
thinking. And as he does that, he will then revert back to being a hill folk because he rolled a 1 on the d4.
Brilliant work.
Very nice. Take a
Very
hero
good.
coin.
Excellent.
Okay, that brings us to Snark.
Bump gun. 3
Oh my goodness.
and 7 is 15 points, and I'm out.
Yep.
And I run.
Getting deja vu.
Yeah, I'm getting.
Set up a wall of web.
All right. For me, the timer is going to drop from 2 to 1. End session timer is 3 to 2. Okay. We're only going to get a few spiders to come in. We're going to just have these guys step up. And then we'll have these guys all come after Snark. See what he can do. Alright, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Snark. We'll have 3 on Wrath and 2 on Smiling Elk. Nope, that's the wrong die. Ignore that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 1 hits Snark for 5 points. 1, 2, 3. Only 1 hits Wrath for 2 points. And then 1, 2 on Smiling Elk. Nothing happens. Okay. Alright, back to you guys. If you guys can break this down, you have a chance to get out of here. Otherwise,
Ward will give it a go. It's like, you're not doing it right. You gotta hit it like this, and he stabs his dagger into it.
get that nat 20. Oh,
Oh yeah.
Oh,
That's
wow, it was
plus
good for a laugh.
4. That's it for Ward.
okay. Raph.
All right, punching. Nope. I guess you said it's still damage. Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
still damage. Yep.
All right. Well, 8 + 5.
So you get healing.
15.
Nova.
Do you want to use the d12 from my hero coin to see if
You
you
still have a hero coin?
I just got it. For
You
the elk
got a
thing.
new one.
So if I fail my roll and I get high enough, you can boost it so I can break that door down with Ancient Lightning Bolt.
Yeah.
All right. So I will just heal. And healing, it's the 9 + 5, so 14 for anybody who needs healing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Wait, I'm not.
All right. Smiling Elk.
Punch a spider or punch a wall? Punch a spider or punch a wall? I will.
I dare say the wall.
Yeah. But just try and punch a wall.
Definitely the wall. Definitely the wall.
Oh,
Yes.
so it would be 11 damage.
Yep.
It doesn't break, but
No, it doesn't break.
it's a big punch.
It is a big punch. You guys are right on the cusp. All right, Snark. Comes down to this.
Ancient Lightning Bolt.
You can re-roll or add a d12. So you need
I have to do a
re-roll.
re-roll. Can I use your hero coin to re-roll?
Yeah.
Okay, here it comes.
Yes!
Nice.
Tell me
It's
the
open.
sketch.
Elk, you are the man. Thank you very much.
I mean, you did it.
Fantastic.
You guys are tough. You guys are awesome.
Okay, with that lightning bolt flash, a tunnel breaks free and you see an opening to rush in. Okay.
That burned through the web as well.
It burns through the web, yep.
Yeah.
So Snark
Fantastic.
can rejoin you guys.
Oh,
Okay.
you guys are awesome.
This has literally like been banging a head against a brick wall.
Oh my god.
Okay. You have... The timer drops from 2 to 1. Okay. At the end of this round... Okay. At the end of this round, you guys can get to the other side. So this... We're going to ignore the lines, and we're going to say this is a single dash, right? Okay. Or you can
Right.
take your turn, and you can risk it, right? There are some treasure here, and I will be flat out honest with you that they contain very powerful magic items. So on this round, this final round of the session, you can just do a full dash and get away, or you can risk it, claim one of the items, and you might have to roll.
Dig it.
Okay. And I will tell you that the items in particular are number 65 on the magic item list, Ankh of Set. If you roll a nat 20 when you are to pop up from dying, instead of popping back to 1, you return to life with full HP. And the sword, what is it? 37? No. Where are you? Oh, it's on Epic. Sure, her or Zazad, whatever. A ghostly sword, and you add magic weapon effort to all of your attacks.
Add magic effort.
Yep, with that weapon. Okay, so we're just gonna go one by one. Ward, do you?
Snark and Raph have already run for the door.
Well, I just want to make sure you understand what each of the players do in advance.
Well, Ward is gonna run, but then he's gonna be like, "Wait, treasure?" Because he is a merchant, right? So he's gonna go to the chest, you know. He's gonna go to the chest.
That is an amazing token.
That's so good.
I was like, "What is that on the screen? It looks like a bush." And then boom.
Okay.
What a reveal.
That's
All right,
amazing.
so he's gonna.
I literally thought it was a bush.
Okay, he's gonna roll. He's gonna be trying to grab that item.
Yeah.
Give me a binary. Skull is the sword. A blank is the Ankh. So you have the magic sword in possession. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. You need to roll a con save, and with the features of what it is, we're gonna bump this up to. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it as a 12. Actually, no, we're gonna push it to 14. I forgot to say that. Okay, just because of how terrifying this all is on the final round. Okay, you need to make a con save or drop.
16.
Okay, so you have that sword.
Yeah.
Okay, Rafflio.
Rafflio's just grateful to have broken through the door and be reunited with Snark, and he runs alongside him out of here.
Okay.
High-fiving.
All right. Smiling Elk.
Oh, Elk's running. He's never in it for the treasure. The only thing he'd probably stop for is just to grab the back of Ward's neck and drag him along, calling him an idiot for trying to get the treasure.
Can I try to get the other chest?
If you want, go for
my-
it. But we're gonna
Alright.
go
bump
for
this
it.
up to
Here
an
we
8.
go.
We're gonna bump this up to a 16.
All right, let's do it. Word goes for the other chest.
Oh my.
Do I get 2 statues now?
No, so you're. So just give me a con save.
All right, here we go. You guys ready? This is gonna be the best con save you've seen in your life.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was sick.
So good.
That was amazing.
Greedy little halfling.
Oh man. Ward, way to come out with it.
So you guys bust through this tunnel,
Oh.
and I'm assuming you make a dash for it as these huge pile of spiders just erupts, pour out after you.
Oh, man.
So you guys just run.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Run.
Treasure.
Yeah, Ward's gonna stop and start just looking through all the crypts and stuff.
Okay. And that
somebody
will,
screenshot this.
that will be the end.
Oh,
Unbelievable.
Well done.
Wow.
that was the best card roll of your lives, right?
You promised a good con roll and that was it.
You delivered. That was
Yeah.
most impressive.
You pointed for the fence and hit a homer.
Okay.
It's a great session, guys.